What's up, YouTube? It's Jonathan Beat the Banks McCullough here, and I'm coming back to y'all live with a new video. As y'all can see from below, what we'll be talking about today is now a good time to go ahead and start buying crypto or investing in crypto, all right? I know. I've been slacking a little bit with the videos and different things like that, but we've created pretty much content schedule. We're gonna work on getting everything out more consistently to you guys because that education is important and it's key to me, all right? Because what we're trying to do here, beat the banks, right? So let's go ahead and drop the block on them and we'll get started. Oh, y'all back? Well, let's go ahead and get into it then. So today, as you know, we're talking about crypto, all right? So for me personally, to answer the question, do I believe now is a good time to go ahead and start buying crypto? Mind you, I'm not a financial advisor. Please don't just take heed and just go do. I'm not telling you to go buy anything. I'm really just offering the information and education so that no one can ever say that they didn't know, all right? Boom. So with that being said, personally, yes, I do believe now is a really good time to start buying crypto. Now, aside from that, I think now is an even better time than like a month ago or 2 months ago. Because for instance, what you're starting to see in like Bitcoin and all of the other cryptos that you have is they're coming down in value. So with everything, it's a market, it's cyclical. It goes up and then it goes down and it goes up and then it goes down. The key is buying when it's down because guess what? There's nobody else buying when it's down because they all think it's going to keep going down, all right? That's the psychological behind it. Now, aside from that, one thing I do recommend is that everyone have a reason to buy. Even if it's like, I'm just trying to make some money. That is a reason at the end of the day, but that can't be your only reason. There has to be other reasons. There has to be like a checklist as far as gives me qualifications to buy crypto. Okay, all right, I want to make money in this crypto, but what does it do? You know, what is the purpose of it? Can I see somebody else using this crypto? Different things like that. Those are things that you're going to have to start to ask yourself as we get through this process. But we'll definitely talk more about that in some other videos. Today, we're really just kind of giving you guys some beginner information so that you can kind of get into the crypto world, all right? So with that being said, we got to get into and start with what is crypto, all right? So cryptocurrencies, because that's what we're talking about specifically, cryptocurrencies is literally just a type of currency that uses digital files to hold the money. So it's digital files is money essentially. So like the same way with your credit card, you don't physically see the dollars for your credit card. It's all digital. It's the same concept. Now, as well, it's the same concept as a physical dollar. The only thing is it's not physical. There's something on there that tracks it so you know that this is a dollar and you can be able to say, oh, well, this is a real dollar versus a fake dollar. All of those properties are still there, but what happens is now all virtual. It's a digital currency, all right? So how does crypto work? One of the best things about crypto is that it's decentralized. And when I say decentralized, what that means is no one single person, government, or like entity can control it. Okay. Now, of course, that is one of the reasons why not nobody, but why your big hedge funds, your banks, your governments, all these people don't like crypto. But essentially, that is why it's the future. That is one of the best things about it. All right. So now, how is these transactions, different things maintained? Well, they're all maintained on a list shared publicly, and this is known as a ledger. All right. So you can physically go out and see every single transaction that's ever been made. You know where it's going and who it's going to, where it's coming from, all of those good things. Like for instance, if I wanted to send money to my friend from my wallet 123, and I was sending it to wallet 345, you would see the transaction. You would see wallet 123 sent this amount of money to wallet 345. All right, it's being tracked on that. And what's happening is that is kept on a blockchain. All right, we got some big words here. Not even big words, but we got some words that y'all ain't never really heard before. But with blockchain, this just holds all the transactions, so you'll be able to see it. All right, and this is again public to everybody, so you can go see everything. All right, now we talked about the what. Now let's kind of get into the why. You know, why should people buy crypto? Why should I buy crypto? All right, for me personally, I believe that crypto is the future of money. All right, COVID has sped up the technologization of everything. As you can see, not a lot of things are in person or physical anymore. Work went virtual. We're doing a lot of hands-free, touch-free items in stores now. You don't have to a lot of stores aren't even taking cash anymore. They're only requiring credit card or, you know, different things like that, or that virtual payment where you tap and pay. This is the future. This is where we're headed. So knowing that, wouldn't it make sense to start to get ahead of the game and invest in a digital currency and start to invest in this technology, right? All right. So as well, okay, right? It's the future, whatever. Who am I? Who am I? I don't really know nothing, right? So forget me. Let's talk about who else is talking about crypto. We have banks, which are finally really starting to accept crypto, because for a long time they were just in secret trying to figure out how they're going to work this thing and all of that kind of stuff. But now they're in the forefront. They're out in public talking about crypto. They're actually telling people to buy crypto. For instance, we have JP Morgan, which is telling their customers that they should at least save 1% of their savings in Bitcoin. That alone is very notable, because that means that JP Morgan is telling their customers go buy crypto. Like, they're saying go buy it and hold it and sit on it. So with that being said, if we understand that that is the terminology that's being told, if that's what's being spit to us, why not do it? Why not be a part and just go ahead and take and make the leap? Okay. So forget that. JP Morgan, whatever. We don't care about JP Morgan. I'll give you another one. Some people might know about this one. It's called Grayscale. It's a hedge fund, and they're buying up Ethereum by the boatloads. All right. Now, if that's not enough, we also have my man's Elon, Mr. Pandemic himself, right, using Tesla to go ahead and buy over $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. $1 billion worth of Bitcoin for the company. Like, this is monumental. This is next level stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. As well, on top of that, we got PayPal. PayPal is now accepting transactions via cryptocurrency. Do y'all know what this means? This is mass adoption. These are people, it's coming to the forefront. So it's no more what is crypto, or how do I use it, or where can I use it? What can it be used for? We see what it can be used for now. You can go buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. You can use PayPal, use your crypto to go buy pretty much whatever you want to buy. So it's here, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. It's no more what, how, when. It's here. It's already here. It's already happening. At this point, we have to adjust. And then adjust it. And when we adjust, we set ourselves up for better positioning for the future. It's all about positioning, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about positioning. All right, so if that's not enough, we do have to get into the fact that, why. Another reason, more whys. I'm gonna give you as many whys as possible, all right? Now, being that it's decentralized, right, that we saw it as decentralized, we talked about that earlier, but also with certain cryptos, they have limited supply. So there's only a certain amount of them. With Bitcoin, it's the same that is the premise behind Bitcoin. There's only a limited supply of them. Once they're gone, they're gone. There's not a lot of things like that. Your dollar does not have a limited supply. The government can tomorrow wake up and say, all right, well, we want to print $1 billion more, and it's going to happen. We literally saw that happen almost 3 different times in the past couple of months. In the past year, we saw that happen 3 different times. We've had 3 stimulus checks, 3 stimulus packages, all of them almost over $1 trillion. Where did this money come from? We're in debt, right? So where did this money come from? They printed out of thin air. You can't do that with Bitcoin. You can't just print a whole bunch of Litecoin and Ethereum. Well, Ethereum, but you can't, for certain ones, you just can't. It's not possible. So this creates demand. All right, so we got limited supply, high demand. What happens when we see those things happen is basic economics, ladies and gentlemen. The value of it goes up. It's that simple. All right. So come on now, we like literally this is everything, y'all. I'm really hope y'all writing this down. So we talking about the decentralization plus that limited supply plus the mass adoption. These are the keys to success with crypto. If we start to see that mass adoption, we start to see, we're not talking like PayPal and the big stores using crypto. I'm talking about the mom and pop shops. I'm talking about the little chains, the little fish. That is when we really know we're here. Right now, we're still in the future. We're still looking to the future because it's not known. It's not regular information, but it will be. So we want to be ahead of the game. All right. So we talked about what, we talked about why. Now we need to talk about where. Where can I buy my crypto? All right. So crypto does have to be bought on an exchange. Okay. It's just a exchange, a place to go buy that crypto. Now, as well, it has to be stored in a wallet. Most of your exchanges come with a wallet, just like how you got a physical wallet or your phone has a wallet. You now have to have another wallet for your cryptocurrencies. Same concept. It's nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, I'm going to give y'all a couple of examples of exchanges that some I use, some I don't. We're just going to talk about them just so that you'll know what an exchange is and where to go. All right. So we'll start with some beginner friendly ones. I'll give you 3. I'll give them in order of my personal preference on them. 2 I actually do use. 1 not as much. 1 more than the other. And then the last one I don't use like at all, but I definitely still would recommend. All right. So to start, we do have Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the most popular exchanges. It is, to my knowledge, I believe it is the most popular exchange. They actually recently had their own IPO. And with that being said, what you can now do is invest in that company. This company is they have a stock now. So these are what I'm talking about. This is that mass adoption. They're bringing it to the forefronts. It's no longer just, crypto on the side or crypto in the shadows. No, it's in the forefronts now. There's a lot of things there's a lot of steps you have to take before you can get onto the New York Stock Exchange. And they've done it and they've passed. So what does that mean? They believe in it. Somebody believes in it. Enough people believe in it. So let's join it, right? So of course we got Coinbase, right? As well, we do have Robinhood. Robinhood is a very user-friendly broker. They deal with both stocks and crypto. For me personally, if you're new to crypto, you're just not getting into it, you want to get your feet wet, I definitely would recommend Robinhood. It's super easy to set up. Now, if you have over $3,000, I don't recommend Robinhood. Get your money out of Robinhood and go somewhere else because no. And it's that simple. Like the thing is, just because with Robinhood, they are user-friendly. They're good for you to be a beginner and get into it. But once you know about crypto, I do recommend moving on to a different platform. We'll talk about a couple of those here. Next, the last one, we do have Cashapp. Cashapp is the same concept as Robinhood. It's one of those kind of like beginner-friendly ones, super easy to set up, kind of get into, get your feet wet, so that you start owning some crypto today, essentially. All right. Now, next we get into the more intermediate ones. These are not as user-friendly, and they do have a couple other steps to actually get onto the exchange and start buying that crypto. All right. So now we have Binance. Binance is a very notable, definitely one of the most popular worldwide exchanges as far as buying cryptos and different things like that. They have a US platform that you'd be able to go ahead and download and be able to look up. Now remember, all of these exchanges, I'm actually going to drop links for them below and kind of give an explanation on them, because what's going to happen is if you're new to crypto and or if you have an account somewhere and you want to get a new one, when you click on one of these links, you'll be able to get some free money or free stock or free crypto, whatever the case may be. But this is my little gift to you guys, kind of help back, just to give back a little bit. All right. So moving on, we got Binance. Next, we have Voyager. All right. We have Crypto.com. Crypto.com is a really good one because they offer staking, which is like a crypto bank account with better interest. They also do offer credit cards, and these credit cards come with some really great rewards. So these are some of the things to look out for. We also have eToro. eToro is a really good platform, as well as Gemini. All right. So these are a couple of exchanges. I hope y'all wrote those down. I'm gonna have those on the screen somewhere, and that way you'll be able to see them, have them, write them down, take them down, do your own homework on them. All right. Now, lastly, to kind of finish it up for you guys, we're gonna go ahead and talk about which cryptos to buy. All right. So I'm not saying go buy these cryptos today. I'm not saying that these cryptos go moon. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just telling you which ones I personally do have in my portfolio, and that I somewhat believe in. All right. So to kind of get into that, please do your own homework on any kind of crypto that you get into. Please don't be buying cryptos because you saw it on the internet. Your man's told you about it. Do your homework first, please. This is serious. But getting into it. First one, we do have Bitcoin. You gotta have some Bitcoin. This is known as BTC. You're able to buy that. As well, Ethereum. Ethereum is ETH, a really good, very good crypto. We also do have Litecoin, which is known as LTC. We also have my baby, my fan favorite, Ripple. Ripple is known as XRP. All right, I love me some Ripple, man. I can talk Ripple all day, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna get it. We just keep going. Of course, we do have a fan favorite or Twitter favorite, Elon favorite, Doge. I do have a little bit of Doge as well. We have Noya. Noya is a really great one. Moving on, we have Stellar. Stellar is another one of my babies. This is known as XLM. All right. So as well, leaving on, we do have Polkadot. Polkadot is in that DeFi area. That gets more technical, but I do believe that is also the future. All right. So with that being said, I kind of went ahead and gave y'all just about everything that you need to know. Like I said, this is just the intro. It's just a little kind of get y'all feet wet, bring y'all into the field so that you can never say, well, I didn't know anything about crypto. I didn't know where to buy. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know. There's no more I don't know. We are in the age of information. All right. If you don't know, it's because you don't want to know. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So, well, and chill with me today. I did have fun talking to y'all about cryptos and different things like that. I personally want to know, what is your favorite cryptos? Are you even invested in cryptos? Do you have any fears about cryptos? All of that kind of stuff. If you are invested in crypto now and you do have like a favorite crypto or one that you own the most of, whatever the case may be, drop it below. say I love Bitcoin, or Bitcoin is my favorite, Ripple's my favorite, I own a lot of Stellar, whatever the case may be. You might have a new one, Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash. There's a lot of them out there. You might have a favorite one that I don't even know about, and you be able to put me on while putting everybody else on. And what that does is that essentially, potentially, could help raise the value because you're making someone else aware of it. All right. So go ahead and drop comment below with y'all favorite crypto, with the one y'all had the most of, or just even if you're not in crypto, what's the first one you think you'll buy? Comment below. And other than that, thank y'all so much for coming with me today. Please like and subscribe if y'all would like some more videos. We do have some good content for y'all coming out. I have a schedule. We'll be delving more into crypto. We'll be talking about gold. We're going to be talking about real estate. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things. Just ways to beat the banks, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we're here at the end of the day. And I'm so glad for y'all coming and rocking with me today. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of yours.